My name is Erica Little. I'm a teacher in Gasport, New York for first and second grades. I've been an Irish dancer for pretty much my whole life since I was 5 years old. I don't do it anymore, but it's something I just will always know how to do. So every St. Patrick's Day, I like to go into my school and show off all of my knowledge and all of my cool stuff for Irish dancing that I have. And I thought, why not just share my wealth of knowledge to all of you? So with these videos, I'm going to kind of give you a little bit of the background of Irish dance. I'm going to show you kind of the meat and potatoes, the real cool stuff, the dance dresses, the shoes. I'm going to do 2 dances, as well as at the very end, I'll have a step-by-step video on how to Irish dance so you guys can try it. So to start, kind of the background of Irish dance really quick is, so it started about 1600s to 1700s. So every Sunday after church in Ireland, what they would do is they would have some kind of a celebration called a feshanna. So it's actually pronounced a feis now, that's what we call it, and we still use that term today. So a feis is kind of like now a competition. So Irish dancers come together and they compete, and just kind of like a dance competition, like for tap or ballet. It's the same thing. We get in these fancy costumes, we dance, judges judge us, there's someone playing music, and that is the feis. And what's really cool is nowadays we actually do most of our competitions or our feishes, we do them on Sundays still, or we try to, which is really cool to keep that tradition alive. So a lot of things that I kind of want to talk about, okay, is the curly hair, okay? And a lot of times we always get asked, is that your real hair? And no, this is not our real hair. There's no way I could curl my hair like this. So no, these are not real hair. With younger Irish dancers, usually the toddlers or the real younger ones, they're the ones that maybe will curl their hair a little, but this, no. Traditionally, you will not see an Irish dancer without a really, really curly kind of headset. So I'm actually going to show you guys how to put this in. And one thing too, people ask all the time, well, why do you wear this extremely curly hair? And that's a really good question. So it was appropriate in Ireland for when you went to church on Sundays to be in your best dress, kind of like church nowadays. So curly hair was something that was appropriate to have in church. That was your best attire. You'd wear the dress, you'd wear curly hair. So it kind of just stuck that you had to have the curly hair. And what they say nowadays is during competitions or during feishes, you can tell how great the Irish dancer is by how bouncy and curly their hair flies when they dance. And it's actually really funny to watch. So what it is it kind of looks like a banana clip, they call it, on the inside. And I'm actually going to show you how I put it in. It's going to be really, really messy at first. Okay, so you want the bun to be as high up on your head as possible. And you want your bun a lot tighter than this, but I only have one hair tie. So what I do is this clip at the top, I'm actually going to put it kind of right into the crown of my head, but I don't want to go too far in, like up here, because then I'll look like a weirdo. So can I go like that? And then the bottom one, I clip that guy towards the bottom. And it's really easy. And that's it. It looks really funky, and usually you kind of fix it a little. My wig's super, super old. Usually the wigs nowadays are a lot fancier, but like I said, I haven't Irish danced in a really long time. And one thing that is an Irish dancer's secret weapon, bobby pins. Oh, I cannot tell you enough. This is all we use. I probably use about 80 bobby pins in my hair when I'm dancing, because when you're dancing and this thing's wiggling, it is so easy to come out. And yes, it has happened before in competitions where girls' hair pieces have fallen out of their heads. It has also happened to me. Anywho, so you kind of just clip around the crown of your hair and you just put all the bobby pins in, and I have a billion. So this kind of looks a little funky right now, but what you also put in your hair is a crown. So this crown is for my particular Irish dance dress. So there's different crowns for different dresses. This one looks like my Irish dance dress, so that makes sense why that would be my crown. There's also other crowns, like more of like a tiara crown that you kind of put in. This one's my sister's. I think that's about all the, and then I have another kind of tiara crown. She has a purpler dress, so purple-ish colored dress. So she kind of wears this one, but this is the one I wear. And it's really old and ratty, but you kind of just plop that guy in and somehow it stays, but I usually bobby pin that in. So that's kind of how I do it for my wig. So no, this is not my real hair, and you can see how curly and bouncy it is, but they're really fun to wear. They are not fun to wear after about 7 hours of wearing them because they really hurt your neck because they're kind of heavy. But you get used to them after a while. So my next video, what I'm going to do, and I'm going to actually keep this little hairpiece in. In my next video, I'm going to start talking about the dresses. So hope you stay tuned.